Hello, welcome. My name is Tracy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Central Victoria, Australia. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's CASEing the Catalogue day and I have an amazing card for you. It is perfect for anyone who loves a little drink. It comes from the Holiday Catalogue. Now, Holiday Catalogue's been out for a little while. If you haven't seen it and you would like to have a look at it, head over to my online store. There is a link in the description of this video. You can check that out online. If you live in Australia and you would like a personal copy, let me know and I can send one out for you. So today's card, the stamp set comes from page 58. It's this one here, Sip Hooray. Oh, love this stamp set, so great. The card that we are casing today is page 59. Yeah, page 59. This one just here. How sweet is this card? Let me bring it in to show you a little bit closer. Look at all that sparkle. This is such a fun card and I'm so excited to be showing it to you today. So let's get over to the craft table and we'll get started. I'm so excited to be showing you this card because this card actually really stood out to me in the catalogue and it was the reason I purchased this stamp set. Now, I love that this stamp set's so good for so many different occasions. There is New Year's, there's birthdays, there's celebrations, there's retirements, there's just so many ideas that you could do this for. This could be a great wedding card as well, wedding invitation, unlimited amount of beautiful ideas that you could put together for this one. So the supplies needed to make this card are the Sip Hooray bundle. So we have the stamp set, 17-piece photopolymer, and there's also the framelits that match. Highly recommend purchasing the bundle, save yourself 10%, but you can cut out these great pieces as well, and there's a few little extras in there as well, besides just cutting out the stamps. We have the stitched shape framelit dies, and I'm using the second smallest circle. Let's check that one out. Inks for the card today are Sahara Sand, Mossy Meadow and Flirty Flamingo. We have some woven threads sequin assortment. I'm also using the Magnolia Lane ribbon combo. Now this is the very last piece of this gorgeous baker's twine in the Mossy Meadow. That's all I have left, so I'm going to have to buy more. This is the other ribbon that comes in that combo pack. Beautiful, beautiful ribbon combo. And I have my card kit here all ready to go. Now all the measurements and supplies can be found over my blog. There is a link to that blog in the description of this video. There's also a link to my online store if you would like to purchase any Stampin' Up supplies and you live in Australia. You can do so through my online store. Pop in the hostess code, I will send you out a free gift. You'll also receive a bundle tutorial through email. These are 50 plus bundle tutorials where all the colour photos are, we have directions, we have measurements. It's a really great tool to have and help with your creativity. And you also earn yourself Inky Rewards if you spend over $50. Now you can check out all about Inky Rewards over my blog, so go over there and check that out. Now this card is made with Very Vanilla. I have the card base here all ready to go. It is not the thick Very Vanilla, but it's just the normal one. I don't use Very Vanilla enough to have the thick one, but I should start using it because this is absolutely beautiful. So we have the matting that will actually measures the same as the card base. We also have a piece of Very Vanilla that we're going to do some of our die cutting from, so our sentiment and the little wine glass there. And we also have a strip of Sahara Sand that just gives that little bit of extra element there. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring in all our stamping and do that first. And I'm going to work on this card mat first. So we have all those gorgeous wine and martini, champagne I think. I don't drink much so I don't really know. So we have the Sahara Sand ink that we're going to stamp all these with. And I also want to bring in just a scrap bit of paper to go underneath just to protect my surface there. Move these out of the road, move that there. Okay, so I think I'm in view again. So we're starting off with that martini stamp. So I'm going to ink that up and I'm actually going to stamp that. Let's start with And I start with the martini glass that's in the middle of the card. It's easier to start in the middle and work your way out, and you'll have great alignment then. So the next one along is the champagne flute. So I'm going to pop him in. He's also going to be a little overlapping there. So let's overlap him. And the next one is the wine glass. There we go. So coming back this way, we have the champagne flute. And back to the martini glass, right on the end there. Now I'm not quite finished with all our glasses, so I'm going to bring in that piece that we're going to do our die cutting with, and I'm going to stamp the wine glass. Great. We're going to need that a little bit later on, but we'll get to that. Let's bring in that Flirty Flamingo ink, and we're going to pop in all these beautiful liquids into our glasses. So in that stamp set, you also have 3 of the liquid stamps. So let's pop them in. This one here is for the wine. And we're stamping those ones off. So this second generation we've stamped off. Come down on that one. So let's bring that one in again. Oh, and this one here. So I've got visitors, so you might hear them in the background. They've just turned up. So there's our wine one there. And then we can move on to the martini, which is this triangle type stamp. So stamping off, stamping down. And that's that one. Champagne one has a really long stamp. There we have. Now in these martini glasses we have the, I think, is it an olive? I'm not sure. These little leaves. That's how much I drink. So this gorgeous leaf set, which looks wonderful. And I've stamped that straight down, so we're not stamping off with this one. So cute. Okay, while we have the Mossy Meadow out, we're going to bring in that sentiment, and I've just popped them straight on the one box, the one block, and I'm going to ink that up and stamp down in the middle. Now I'm going to die cut that out with that stitched circle die. Okay, so that's that done. Let's bring in the big shot and we can die cut these pieces out. We need that wine glass. And the circle framelit for the sentiment. Gives us a really nice sentiment piece. And there's our wine glass. Bringing that card back in. Now there we go. What we've done is we've just created that shadow down here with the aqua painter. So let's bring in the Sahara Sand ink, and I'm going to just place a little bit of ink in that lid. There we go. You don't want a lot of water. And all I'm going to do is just create that shadow around those glasses. Now we also need to create the shadow of our wine that's going to be popped up, so I'm just going to place it in there so I know whereabouts that shadow's going to go. Cute. Okay, now before we place this down, I'm also going to grab a little bit of that Sahara Sand in my aqua brush. I'm going to create a splatter. Just hitting it with the bone folder. Now in the catalogue, they've actually used StazOn to splatter as well, and you can see the black pieces. I think it looks like mould. I don't like the effect. So I'm deciding not to do it on this card. I've done the splatter with the Sahara Sand, but I'm leaving off the black splatters because I just think my card looks like it's got mould on it, and I don't like that look. So we're not doing that with this card. So we can start popping this all together. We have the strip of Sahara Sand that's going to be glued straight down, just with some Tombow glue. And you want to do all these before you stick it down onto your card base. Then I have my, because I was very limited in what I had, I didn't even have enough to go around twice around the back of here. So I'm only doing one strip of that twine. I'm going to do the cheap method on the back and just put some tear and tape down to glue the ends at the back. And we have it, and this side as well. Now I'm going to glue this straight down to the card base because I have that sticky there. I don't want to place it down and get it caught on everything. So let's glue this one straight down. I'm just going to use the Tombow glue. And because it measures the same size, it's really easy to pop down. Let's pop up both the sentiment and that wine glass. And pop just an edge piece down the bottom here. I've just popped a dimensional on the top and bottom of the sentiment piece. Yep. Just that added dimension of that one wine glass. How gorgeous is that? It looks so good. Okay, so we have our bow that I've already tied. And I'm going to use a glue dot to stick that one down. I find glue dots are the best to stick down ribbon and bows. So I'm just going to roll it over Place the glue dot down, and then I can place the bow on top. So all that's left is popping a little bit of glue down. So we have the fine tip glue and we're sticking our sequins down. Now the woven thread sequins are really pretty. Let me just bring them in and show you if you haven't seen them yet. We have lots of blues, greens and pinky coral colours. So really great colours. And we're using the pink ones on this card. So what I'm going to do, let's grab some pieces out first. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. So I'm going to place some of that fine tip glue down in spots, and then we can run back through and just pop all those sequins down. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed today's card. If you have, please give me a thumbs up, and I'd love it if you left me a comment. If you haven't hit subscribe, please do that as well, and don't forget to hit that little bell to be notified of all my new videos. Now, if you're after any supplies to make this card or to make any card, you can head over to my online store, use the hostess code, and I'll send you out a free gift as well as the bundle tutorial via email. You can also earn yourself some inquiry rewards. So really great ways to earn some great products through me, and you can do that just by shopping through my online store. Okay, I'll be back very soon and I hope to see you all then. Until next time, have a wonderful day and I'll see you all then. Bye bye.